This presentation is about famous MOXA Nport series. There are a lot of industrial devices with serial ports because serial interface is simple to design and reliable. Most of automation systems does not require high communication speed, so it's safe to say that serial devices would be still used in the future. Enterprise computing systems, on the other hand, has already crossed over to Ethernet communications to get greater performance and versatility. Most companies, including factories, are using Ethernet networks as a main communication infrastructure. Well, it seems that we need some kind of solution to connect Ethernet and serial worlds together. And this solution is called a serial device server. It is a server because the serial to Ethernet conversion is actually happening up to layer 4 of OSI model. You can think of serial device server as a communication computer with its own operating system, CPU, and interfaces. MOXA's serial device servers are called Nport. This product line has been on the market for quite long and became very wide. You would probably find suitable Nport model for any application scenario. The basic model with industrial-grade design and core features is Nport 5000. There are wireless models with Wi-Fi and Zigbee interfaces. Nport 6000 series with advanced functions and encryption. CN series with dual LAN and dual power. IA series with highly rugged design for field installation. New advanced generation with low power consumption. A combo server devices with embedded Ethernet switch, and even a special M12 series for railway and transportation industries. I'll give you a brief overview of each series, so you can quickly find suitable solution for your customers. Let's start with basic Nport 5000 series. It actually covers most of market requirements. There are models with up to 16 serial ports in one box. All Nport series, including 5000, has real-com drivers for majority of operating systems. All Windows versions are supported, and also Linux system including newest kernel versions. Following our easy-to-use concept, Nport devices are very intuitive and have several tools for configuration, including special utilities, web console, and telnet. Here is a simple application scenario for Nport 5130 in a building automation. Each floor has a lot of power meters with RS-485 interface that are connected to enterprise network via Nport. This is a much easier and cost-effective way to perform centralized monitoring comparing to have RS-485 cables running to control center from each floor. Wi-Fi Nport series have W letter in a model name. In wireless section, I mentioned that Nport W supports fast roaming feature with roaming time below 500 milliseconds. This is fast enough for factory floor. Besides, Nport W has a high level of surge protection. We recommend Nport W for mobile equipment. This example shows you a system diagram with automated guided vehicle that is remotely monitored and controlled while it's moving. Besides Wi-Fi series, we have Nport Z that supports Zigbee communication standard. Comparing to Wi-Fi, Zigbee has lower throughput, but on the other hand, it natively supports mesh topologies. This is an easy way to cover big area without deploying network infrastructure. Like other series, Nport Z has great tools for monitoring and troubleshooting. An application scenario for Nport Z is automated utility metering system for residential compound. Power and water meters from several buildings are connected to control center with MOXA Nport Z devices. Next series is Nport 6000. It is designed for secure and reliable data transmission. In the systems with highly confidential information such as banking or security, encryption is a must feature. Nport 6000 can encrypt transmitted data with DES, 3DES, and AES algorithms, and also provide secure management access via SSH and SSL. To add redundancy and increase system reliability, you can add expansion modules into Nport 6000. One of the module models supports turbo ring topology. Also, if your communication line fails, Nport can buffer information on SD card for further recovery. Here is an example application of Nport 6000 series. It is used in a government building security system. Some system architects prefer to build completely redundant networks, which means that there are two independent network infrastructures. We recommend to use CN26000 series for such systems. It has two LAN interfaces with different MAC addresses and dual power supply. Such level of redundancy can be seen in substation automation. CN26000 series has specialized software features that makes integration smooth and easy. Field devices are usually installed inside cabinets on a DIN rail. Moxa provides Nport IA, a slim and rugged DIN rail serial device server. A number of industrial certifications prove that Nport IA can operate well in harsh environment. Besides, Nport IA has a second LAN port to interconnect devices in daisy chain topology. This is especially handy when you have space limitation and cannot afford to install Ethernet switch. Nport IA series has several models with built-in optical fiber port. They are widely used to access serial devices far away from control center. New advanced generation of Nport 5000A and IA 5000A is built on Moxa Mini system on chip. This allowed to lower down power consumption and improve surge protection. Additionally, Nport A has a new redesigned web console with 3-step setup wizard. We recommend this serial when you have high surge protection requirements, as in this example on the slide, or if you need low power consumption. Nport S is a 2-in-1 solution that combines serial device server and Ethernet switch. For some cases, this solution can simplify system topology and save money. Besides, it will save space in the cabinet. Nport S8000 supports all features of Moxa managed switches, including turbo ring and chain redundancy. This is a solar power station automation example. Solar panels has both Ethernet and serial devices, and besides, such critical application requires redundancy. S8000 series fit to application requirements perfectly and provide turbo ring technology for quick network recovery. Transportation applications typically has high electrical interference and vibration level. Special version of Nport with M12 suffix meets EN 5155 requirements and can be used on board of the train. We already talked about ToughNet switches and Railway AWK series. Nport has similar design and can be recognized by M12 connector. This slide shows you how Nport M12 is used to control passenger information displays in the train.